WMIX Sports. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball is also presented in part by Ren Lake College, State Farm agent Tony Wilt, Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, Munkin Toyota, Country Financial agent Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Pam Kirkpatrick Coldwell Banker, your Mount Vernon Culvers, Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields, Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Landers Collision Centers, Bean Insurance, R&J Tactical Laser Tag, People's National Bank, RP Lumber, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball starts now.
Well, we're here at Shagnon Gymnasium tonight for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. They're fresh off a big win against Cahokia on Tuesday. Now they try to make it two straight conference games, two straight conference wins at home, with a potential win tonight over the Althoff Lady Crusaders. I'm Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. I'm not going to say we witnessed history here just a moment ago, but the JV game just wrapped up, and oh my goodness, what a final score in that one. We might as well just get that out of the way now.
What we saw was a phenomenal shooting performance by the Rams. They ran 10 players in and out, and the Althoff team, they only dressed 7. Althoff clearly ran out of gas, and Mount Vernon just shot the lights out. The final score was 100, a century, a C note, 100 Mount Vernon, 26 for Althoff, and it was just Mount Vernon couldn't miss. Let's put it that way.
There's going to be some that might say they didn't know a Mount Vernon scoreboard could go that high if it went above 99 or not, or even 50 or 60 at times, but 100 to 26, I believe, our JV final tonight as the Lady Rams stay undefeated, I believe.
Running clock every game this year, so the future's bright. We saw that freshman group, the second 5, play. They're pretty darn good, looks like to me, Chris.
Of course, this pregame show presented by Landers Collision Centers, a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, and they boast a limited lifetime warranty on all repairs and refinishes using only the highest quality refinish products in the market. The choice is easy, big or small. Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take our first break of the night. When we come back, we'll talk about the Althoff Lady Crusaders. They're 7-18 on the year, and these two teams met once before. That's all coming up next. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports in the Section 618 app.
It's a new year and a new adventure. It's time to reimagine the off-road experience. Whether you're hunting on an ATV or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Book your party now at R&J Tactical Laser Tag. Stay warm in the Times Square Mall at Mount Vernon. 8-player laser tag parties are just $175, or laser tag games are just $7 per game per person. Check out their daily specials on Facebook, like buy one game, get one free on Mondays, $4 Tuesdays, buy one, get one half off on Wednesday, BOGO Thursdays. On Friday and Saturday, buy 3, get 1 free, and $7 Sundays. R&J Tactical Laser Tag inside the Times Square Mall, Mount Vernon.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM worldwide tonight on the Section618.com app. Good evening again. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams prep for the Althoff Lady Crusaders tonight in South 7 Conference play. Lady Rams come in 6-0 in the South 7 tonight as we continue on this Landers Collision Centers pregame show. 2-4 in the conference for the Althoff Crusaders. And Hank, for Althoff, obviously, it was a much different dynamic back on Monday, January the 10th. Lady Rams were down 2 of their leading scorers. They lost a third, the reigning conference player of the year. It didn't really send them in a tailspin. They were able to get some big wins up until the Carbondale tournament when those dynamics were reintroduced. It's an Althoff team. Obviously, they're young. A lot of inexperience here. JV game went how it went. But for the Althoff Crusaders tonight, they did play the Lady Rams tough last time, although it's a bit of a different feel coming into Shagnon versus the Shot Center.
And here again, as we watch Althoff warm up, looks like only 7 dressed for the varsity, only 1 senior on the entire roster. And we're just seeing it a lot with these, especially on the girls' side of the ledger, having trouble filling out a roster. And what a good team like Mount Vernon that's so deep, they just wear these teams down, especially in the second half.
Boy, they certainly do. And we'll get to your Monken Toyota keys to the game in a moment here on your Landers Collision Centers pregame. They are iCar Gold Class certified techs at Landers Collision Centers. They have what it takes to correctly diagnose the issue and get it fixed right the first time. That's Landers Towing and Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Lady Rams, meanwhile, of course, coming off the Carbondale tournament. 1-2 effort there to get a big win against Cahokia on Tuesday night. Weren't really challenged in that one, but we talked about it, and I know we'll talk about it again a little bit later. But for these Lady Rams, it was a good game to try to find a little bit of rhythm and work on some execution. In that, Claire Heinzman, who had been struggling since the return from her ankle injury, appeared to have found her outside shot again.
Yeah, now I think that's maybe the main takeaway from that game. She was 7-9 from the field. She had 12 points in the second quarter, 18 in the game. And I think going forward, that's going to be huge for the Lady Rams. That adds another big score to the mix. Lady Rams, at any time, have about 4 players that can get you 20 points. Something most teams do not have, for sure.
No doubt about that. And we have your Monken Toyota keys to the game still coming up here in just a little bit on this Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Live on 94.1 FM tonight. You can watch it live at WMIXsports.com or on the Section618.com app. With Hank Evans, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow taking care of the video angles tonight on the website. Angela French back at our Mount Vernon studio as the Lady Rams and the Althoff Crusaders will be coming your way in about 10 minutes or so. We'll take another break on this Landers Collision Centers pregame. We'll come back. We'll talk some more. It's Mount Vernon. It's Althoff. It's South 7 girls basketball on this Thursday night. And this is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Fuel up your exciting career with a full ride to Rend Lake College. You heard that right. Rend Lake is waiving tuition, books, and fees for one lucky student. Go to college for free. Choose from more than 100 degrees and certificates. To enter, head to rlc.edu. Contest open to new students. Don't wait. Entry is open for a limited time. Enter to win at rlc.edu. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
We know that life is busy, and making a trip to the bank can sometimes get moved down the list for the day. At People's National Bank, we make banking easy. Now, all from your smartphone or personal computer, you can open a deposit account, apply for a mortgage or consumer loan at your convenience, no matter where you are. Simply go to our website, peoplesnationalbank.com, to open your account or apply for a loan today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Congratulations to El Dorado senior Lily Mosby, our next Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois Player of the Week. Mosby averaged 21 points and 12 rebounds in 3 Lady Eagles wins. Each week, you'll be able to vote for a new Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois Player of the Week. Look for info about the nominees and the poll on Section618.com. Player of the Week is also brought to you by John A. Logan College, Graphics Galore in Marion, Our House in Heron, and Withers Broadcasting.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app tonight. You can also watch it at WMIXsports.com as we continue on this Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Finding the right collision repair facility may seem like a tough choice. See why Landers is the only choice. Read actual customer reviews at landersauto.com. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Keys to the game tonight, driven by Monken Toyota, committed to finding the perfect vehicle for you. Log on to MonkenToyotaMountVernon.com and select Find My Car. Just fill out the form. It's that easy. Monken's the one. Lady Rams and the Lady Crusaders tonight. Probably different ends of the spectrum here, at least in terms of success this year. But how did the Lady Rams win this tonight?
All right, this is a Crusader team. It's going to start 3 sophomores. They're very young. One senior that plays. Lady Rams can't worry about that. They got to play their own game. They have big goals. They want to go undefeated in the conference, win a regional, move on through the sectional. With that being said, Mount Vernon's at their best when they get out and press full court, pressure D, get out in transition, and they really run the floor well. And up second key, this Althoff team is probably going to play a lot of 1-3-1 zone. Should open up a lot of offensive rebounding opportunities for the Lady Rams. Convert those, get out big, get after it.
Peace of mind comes standard at Munkin Toyota with the Toyota Care Plan. Of course, you're covered with maintenance and roadside assistance for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Find out more at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon or Munkin Toyota Mount Vernon.com. Talking about these Crusaders, of course, 7-18 on the year. They're 2-4 in the South 7. It's not as if they played a weak schedule. They have definitely played a strong one because sometimes you see that under 500 mark and it's a weaker schedule, but they certainly take on all comers in non-conference play.
Well, let's just go over the games they've played since Christmas. They've played an Alton Marquette team that's 20-6, won 14 out of 15. They just played Edwardsville. That's probably the best team in the South. Played them 10 days ago. They played Mount Vernon, Centralia. I mean, they don't duck anybody. Like we said, they're just a young team right now, and they're a little short on numbers.
Certainly appeared to be what it was. JV game finished up about 15 minutes ago. The Lady Rams won that one 100-26. So a nice win for the Lady Rams JV, if you will. They did have the running clock in the fourth quarter. Subbed in and out. And
they just
line change
miss.
after line change.
Couldn't
Absolutely.
miss a shot. It was something to see. And when you go to your 10th and 12th people and they still making shots, what can you do? I mean, it's one of those things. Althoff ran out of gas the second half, and they weren't even really playing a lick of defense.
No, and that becomes problematic at times. And, of course, we'll have your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups coming up in just a bit here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. And I was going to do all this prep tonight prior to the game. Then I got excited about a potential new feature that may be coming up. I'm not even going to tease that yet just because, for obvious reasons, don't want anything bad to happen. When really you look at what the Lady Rams did on the road last time, they did win that one. They eked it out, of course, losing Claire Heinzman in the process.
I believe it's 53-40.
Yes, it was.
And that was a game, I'm assuming Mount Vernon kind of weren't in trouble, but never really pulled away either. Somewhat kind of up 10 or 12, 14 points most of the game.
Well, Ashlyn Childers stepped up in a big way with 18 points. Looks like Daria James in the win had 17 on her own. And for the Crusaders, relied on Patterson in double figures with 10. Looks like Lester may have led the way with 16. And I know they were shorthanded that night as well, as many teams have been throughout the season, throughout the pandemic. So who knows what we'll see here tonight, but things could be different or things could be the same. As compared to January 10th, we do know it won't be like the JV game.
I think that's for sure. That's, talk about Mount Vernon missing those players. They have the depth to overcome some of that stuff. And these other teams with short rosters, they just cannot overcome injuries, illnesses, stuff like that.
Without a doubt. Hall Insurance Group presents our starting lineups. We'll get to those after the national anthem here from Stanley Shagnon Gymnasium, where we await the 18-5 Lady Rams, who are 6-0 in South 7 play. They battle the 7-18 Althoff Crusaders. They are 2-4 in conference play here tonight. As the players will head to the sidelines, they will probably short clock it. This will probably be the night that they don't, when I actually hope they will. And we'll pay tribute to country here from Stanley Shagnon Gymnasium. We'll do that. We'll stop stretching out this Landers Collision Center's pregame, come back, get you set for the starting lineups. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Drive away in an affordable pre-owned vehicle from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon today. See the 2011 Toyota Venza at just $13,900 or a 2019 Toyota Camry SE at only $25,680. Munkin is the home of the lifetime powertrain limited warranty. For as long as you own the vehicle, have peace of mind knowing you're protected against the cost of covered breakdown.
From my family to yours, with guaranteed satisfaction. Munkin's the one. Munkin's the one.
Is anyone else looking to get back to normal? Do we even know what normal is anymore? This is your good neighbor State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and getting you back to normal is what we help people do every day. No one chooses to have a claim, but when they occur, it helps to have an agent to lean on. And when that agent has the #1 insurance writer in the country backing them, you can be assured your family will be taken care of. If you do not have State Farm and want an agent to be there for you, I'd invite you to give us a call or find us online at TonyWilt.com.
ADAS technology, or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions, including accident avoidance and self-driving functions. This is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. Though the term ADAS may be new to many of us, it is frequently used throughout the automotive industry in today's leading headlines. What does this mean to you? There is a high probability that your vehicle is equipped with this evolving technology. And why is this important? If your vehicle is involved in an accident, it will be up to you to decide who is best equipped to handle your repairs. Landers Towing and Collision Centers have evolved alongside ADAS technologies. Pre-repair and post-repair scanning, electronic guided measuring, ICAR certified technicians, and certified repair equipment able to handle the specific repairs required are just a few of the many advancements Landers has put into practice. Consider these factors the next time you're looking at a collision repair facility to care for your vehicle repairs and your loved ones who ride in them. Big or small, we tow and fix them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
94.1 FM live on the Section618.com app tonight. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside Henry. We need to meet our Hall Insurance Group starting lineups.
All right, first for the Althoff Crusaders, they're 7-18, 2-4 in the South 7. The guards will be a junior wearing number 10, Isabella Peterson. The other guard, the only senior on the roster, she wears 14, Olivia Morris. The forwards will be sophomore, number 20, Anna Brewer. And the inside players will be a sophomore, number 23, Emily Travnicek. And in the middle will be number 24, she's a sophomore, Elena Lester. The head coach of the Crusaders is Bruce Romine. And for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, they're 18-5, 6-0 in the South 7. The guards will be 5'4" senior, number 11, Zana Das. The other guard, 5'9" senior, number 3, Kennedy Hayes. The forwards, 5'8" senior, 14, J.C. Dees. A 5'10" senior, number 4, Claire Heinzman. Rounding out the starting lineup, a 6' senior, number 22, Ashlyn Childers. And the head coach, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Jeff Lonan, assisted by Matt Poole.
About to get underway here as we'll have the starting jump in just a moment. Wait for the public address duties to wrap up, and then we'll get to action here. South Southern Conference basketball on this Thursday night. Lady Rams got a big win over Cahokia Tuesday night after a nice 1-point win last Saturday against Massac County.
Key players for Althoff, 23, Emily Travnicek. She averages 14 rebounds a game to go along with 8.5 points. And Elena Lester, 24, averages about 8.5 a game.
It'll be Kennedy Hayes in the jump circle against number 24, Elena Lester for the Crusaders. Dressed in navy with gold and white trim. The Lady Rams in their home lines with orange and black trim. The tip is controlled by the Crusaders. Already in the front court. Right block layup by Peterson's no good. Lady Rams the rebound. It'll be a transition layup coming from Kennedy Hayes. Blocked by Olivia Morris. Into the line to shoot two will go Hayes.
We saw it in the JV, and we just saw it there. Mount Vernon really runs the floor. They've really got that going up and down the program.
9 seconds into this one. Lady Rams already at the stripe. Trying to crack that goose egg in the scoring column here. Very early from Shagnon Gymnasium as the first free throw by Kennedy is good. Lady Rams up 1-0 here early, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville, the #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Second free throw en route. It is no good. Hayes will curl and chase down her own rebound. Dribble off of the baseline, however, and turn it over for the Lady Rams. The John Scribner Memorial Scholarship will be given to Lady Rams seniors on senior night. That's been announced. Any senior parents are asked to stay after the game for the scholarship presentation as the Lady Rams almost forced a turnover on Althoff on the length of the floor inbound. We'll talk more about the John Scribner Memorial Scholarship later on. Althoff gets across the timeline, almost turned it over, but Morris thought she had dribbled off of her hip. Lady Rams tipped it out of bounds. It'll stay with Althoff here with 7:43 left in the opening quarter.
Lady Rams started diamond and one full court press.
Crusaders turn it over in what was the front court. Now the Lady Rams getting the offensive end off of the sideline. Childers now to the top for Dees.
Althoff in man to start the game.
Nice screen. It allowed Childers to drive and kick. She will to Doss. Throws back to the outside for Dees. 3. No good. Rebound will go to Travnicek. And the Crusaders are trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do in the backcourt. They're just trying to break the press, but they're struggling as they throw up ahead now to Peterson. She'll leave a runner short. Rebound, Kennedy Hayes. 1-0 Lady Rams, 7:10 mark of the first. Up the far side, Hayes trying to throw to the back door. Nobody there but Isabella Peterson, who drives into the front. Almost threw it away. It was tipped. Passing lane wasn't there. Now they reset to the outside. They'll skip it to Morris off of the elbow, throwing into the short corner for Travnicek. Her shot will be blocked by Dees. It's rebounded by Claire Heinzman. 1-0 Lady Rams, minute 14 into this one. We're in the first quarter. It is a good ball fake there by Heinzman. She'll drive and kick. Now to the outside. A Hayes 3 is going to be off to the right. Rebound will go to the Crusaders. Oh, my.
Little sloppy to start, Chris.
Off of the sideline, Morris chases it down in the corner after it went through the fingers. She's trapped. She somehow avoided stepping out of bounds with it. Threw it to the top of the key where Kennedy Hayes was able to wait on it like a shortstop. Picked up the ground ball. Into the front court we go. Off of the far sideline, it's JC. This is Dees throwing to the top now for Heinzman. No dribble drive there. She outlets back on a bounce pass to Hayes. 6 minutes left in the first. Still 1-0 Lady Rams. Crossover dribble from the wing to the opposite wing now for Zana. She'll drive, looking back door. Lady Rams, you guessed it, turn it over with 5:57 left in the opener.
That's 3 early turnovers for Mount Vernon.
We'll look for our next Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. You can call Josh Finley at Country Financial today to talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Lady Rams dreaming of a turnover off the trap. No dice. Travnicek picks up the loose basketball. Throws it ahead where it's tipped and then intercepted. Doss into the front court for the Lady Rams. Lobs to the backdoor Childers. She'll kick to Hayes for a 3. No good. Rebound chased down into the short corner by Dees. 5:38 left in the first. 1-0 Lady Rams here on the pitch. As into the corner they throw. Childers' 3 is no good. Everybody's ice cold from the field, and they throw it into the paint now. That was a good save. Dees off of the baseline. Curls back to the volleyball line. They throw it away. Turnover Mount Vernon. 5:23 left in the first. These are the kind of games where pencils were meant to go into your temples.
Both teams combined 0 of 7 from the field early. Mount Vernon 0 for 4, Althoff 0 for 3. And there's been 7 turnovers between the two teams, so just not real crisp play right now.
Whew. Timeout presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent. Call 618-242-0551 or stop by his office, 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon, as Althoff looks like called that timeout.
And ball handling certainly looks to be an issue for Althoff. Now Mount Vernon's turnovers have been really unforced, just careless with the basketball.
A single solitary point in this one. It belongs to Kennedy Hayes of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. As we are at 2 minutes and 37 seconds into this 8-minute first quarter, that means there's 5:23 left. And it's a 1-0 game. Length to the floor inbound out of the timeout. Travnicek able to leave a bucket there for Lieb, and now throwing to the right side, Peterson. Back to Lieb, short corner jumper, no. Rebound, chased down by the Lady Rams. They save it. 5:12 left in the first, driven by Holzhauer Auto Motorsports as they find Hines, but good ball fake. Now she'll kick to the free throw line extended. That's Dees on a head fake. Trying to drive right, goes back left, has Hayes on the left wing. She'll dribble drive, pocket pick, and a foul. Dead set 5 left here on the first quarter clock. 5 minutes left to go.
That's Addison Lieb that's checked in for Althoff, and she's their leading three-point shooter on the season. She'll have the green light.
Dees will inbound. No look variety into Hayes, throwing to the top. Childers a deep 3. Yes, it's about time. Somebody, anybody. Lady Rams get the bucket. Lid is off with 4:48 left in the first, and we'll have a turnover. That's a travel in the back court. Ball back to the Lady Rams, allowing me to tell you that Rend Lake College is always enrolling. Always here for you. Check out rlc.edu and get started on your future career today. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College. Deep inbound to Doss, now to the top. Dees thought about a screen 3. Nice no-look pass, far sideline. 3, Heinzman. No good. Rebound will go to Althoff. This is and Elena Lester. A Russell Wilson pass into the front court, leaving that for Peterson. Her pass ends up stolen on the near sideline. Childers dribbles into the front court. 4-0 Mount Vernon. 4:25 left in the first. Doss with it off of the wing. Gives to Kennedy. She'll drive. Nope. Kicks to Dees on the near wing, and she'll find a seam in the paint. Diagonal cut her way to the right block. Ended up driving down, and she'll get a foul, or at least free throws for her trouble.
Third team foul on Althoff.
For the largest flooring inventory in the area, it's your locally owned and operated Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams, as the first free throw is good. The free throw percentage is far better than the field goal percentage right now, as it should be most nights. But it's not even close. 50% from the free throw line. Lady Rams now 2 of 4. It's 5-0. Rebound will go to Heinzman. She launches one from the mid-post, and we'll have a foul on the subsequent rebound. Looks like that foul will be against the Lady Rams, their first team foul of the night.
Lady Rams 1 of 7 from the field early.
Quick inbound here for the Crusaders. Deep in the backcourt, Travnicek with it. She'll throw up ahead for Roper. Now they look backdoor for Lieb. Posts up, no good. Rebound will be fisted and picked up in the short corner. Just a simple bump there, and then we'll have is that a jump ball or?
Jump ball.
All right.
Goes to Mount Vernon.
.3:59 left in the first, 5-0 score. Lady Rams with the basketball, front court. They find Heinzman. She kicks. Hayes will go to Dees on the left wing. Now to the top for Childers. She's screened. 3 good. 8-0 Lady Rams. 3:44 mark of this inauspicious first quarter. And now the Crusaders turn it over again. Intercepted by Heinzman. A 2-on-2 break. Takes it herself, stripped. It's recovered by Roper. Roper into the front court with a 3-on-2. Ooh, nice find in the paint, but it's no good. Missed a potential bunny there. Did Travnicek, and now they will throw up. Pardon me, that was actually Lester a moment ago. She got the rebound. There's a quick foul there, and it's a lot right now.
I believe that's be Zana Das' first foul.
Get a mask break, and probably not a second too soon with 3:23 left in the first. 8-0 Lady Rams on top. This timeout presented by Paul Shields. Mount Vernon Rams fans, don't forget you're in good hands with your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields. For a free quote, stop by his office at 2100 Broadway or give him a call.
Althoff 0 of 7 from the field. 6 turnovers. It's not been pretty. Mount Vernon 2 of 9 from the field, and they've turned it over 5 times themselves. Rough start here, Chris. A little different than what we saw in the junior varsity game.
All the shots were made in the JV game. 100-26 the final score. A 74-point win for the Lady Rams in the JV game to stay undefeated.
They could not miss, and they played 10 players. That's what they had dressed. And they all shot it very well. And it's an Althoff team that's just not very deep. They're only going to play about 7. The legs look to be an issue here in the first quarter, which is not a good sign.
$8-0 the score. Lady Rams on top here in the first quarter. 3:23 left in the first. South 7 Conference basketball. Lady Rams stay in conference play on Tuesday and Thursday next week. Centralia and Marion, respectively.
That'll be a huge game Tuesday. Centralia 6-1 in the South 7.
Absolutely. Off of the inbound, Roper with it up top. Looks around, able to find Althoff in the lane. That was Lester missing the turnaround jumper. Rebound recovered by Anna Brewer. She's fouled on the way up. She'll have 2 coming.
That's a nice turnaround jumper by Lester. Just went in and out.
So she'll have 2 at the line. Try to get Althoff on the board, and she does. It's now 8-1. Takes some of the pressure off.
It's a second foul on Das.
Second one en route, it's good. Makes them both. It's 8-2. Buying a vehicle, simple, easy, and fun at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Shop all of their brands at holzhauers.com. 3:08 remains in the first. It's 8-2. Lady Rams up 6. James throws to the left wing here for Dees. Pass all the way back to the timeline for Doss. She had to backpedal to get that one.
Althoff in a 1-3-1.
Up top, Dees with it off the swing. Right-hand dribble falls. She's fouled. That's number 4 on the Crusaders.
Be the first foul on Elena Lester.
Side out of bounds here for the Lady Rams. 2:50 left in the first. 8-2. Dees off of the arc with a right-hand dribble, switching left. She'll drive. Nope, it's going to be off of the elbow. Doss now for Childers down low. Stolen away on a pass back to the top. Lester looks for Lieb. There she is. Runs out a layup. It's good. Addison Lieb cuts it to 8-4. Lady Rams could be in trouble here with 2:27 left in the first. Off of the sideline, this is Childers. Nice pass there to the right arc. That was James giving it back to Heinzman. Fumbled, recovered. Now a skip pass to Childers. Hot from beyond the arc. No good. Rebound will be chased down by Dees. Far sideline. Out of bounds off of the Lady Rams. It'll be Crusader basketball with 2:09 left. 8-4, Mount Vernon. Look for scores tonight, presented by Tony Wiltz, your good neighbor State Farm agent. Find him around town or in that famous white State Farm Jeep. I think Marion already in the books tonight. They'll be here next Thursday. 2:04 left in the first, and Lady Rams trying to get the turnover at half court. They do. Doss will save it in the front court to Desaria James. Missed that one on a fade. Put back not there by Heinzman. The rebound will belong. No, they're going to call a foul, and that's what's going to give it to Althoff.
That'll be a foul on Ashlyn Childers. It's her first foul, Lady Rams' 4th. Another turnover, Chris. That's 8 for Althoff.
Not necessarily pretty right now.
There's been 15 turnovers between the two teams. Lady Rams have 7 of their own.
So with 1:54 remaining in the first, Lady Rams will inbound in front of the scorers table, up 8-4. And in the backcourt, it's Zana Doss. Brings it across, finds James down to the left corner. Good ball fake by Dees. Wasn't quite sure what to do. Went to James. Almost stolen away as they go to Doss here on the left post. Curls around to the right wing for Childers. Off a spin dribble, she'll kick. A lot of ball movement right now up top. Deep three by Dees is good.
Wow.
Okay. 11-4, Lady Rams with 1:26 left in the quarter. Althoff able to get across. This is Lester going left. Leaves it for Lieb. Jumper is no good as it rattles the iron. Travnicek will come up with it, puts it back up and in. The first bucket of the night, it's 11-6. .104 in the first quarter, 11-6 score off the left wing. There's a three that's no good. And now, 56.6 seconds left. We'll have a foul instead of just a ball over the corner.
They're going to give the ball to Althoff, which it was either that or a foul on Mount Vernon, one of the two.
.56 seconds left off of the length of the floor inbound. Lady Rams get in front of it, but it's going to be tipped by Althoff to save, and this will be Peterson driving to the basket. And we'll have 2 shots at the line as I think Zana was trying to take a charge. It ends up as a blocking foul.
I believe that's Zana Doss' 3rd foul.
Picked up a lot early.
Yeah, that is indeed number 3 on Doss.
That'll change the complexion of a game in a hurry.
That's your point guard. You're not going to have her the rest of the half, probably.
Unbelievable.
Justice Malone going to check in for Doss.
Jeff Lana trying to figure out what to do, also somewhat beside himself.
He doesn't look to be happy right now. Can't say I blame him.
49.3 seconds left of an 11-6 game here in the first quarter. Free throw no good by Isabella Peterson. I may have called her Patterson earlier. My apologies if I did.
Coach Lana not going to be happy with the 7 turnovers and also the 3 offensive rebounds allowed by a much smaller team.
48 seconds left in the first. Still 11-6. Free throws no good. Lady Rams a rebound. They kick to Childers for a 3. It's good. Knocks another one down. 3 in the quarter. 9 for Ashlyn Childers. It stretches it to 14-6 with a half minute to go.
All the Lady Rams baskets, 4 of them from long range.
33 seconds left. They will throw it up the right side here off of the inbound, and Peterson able to get to the basket. Missed it. Travnicek tried to put one up. It was blocked and then rebounded by the Lady Rams as Desaria into the front court. Good ball fake, and she throws up top. Now Childers a hot hand for a 3. It's no good. She's fouled, and Childers going to go to the line to shoot 3. .9 seconds to go. We are in the first quarter. 14-6 as the Lady Rams now go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Too much English on the first one.
It's a second foul on Isabella Peterson.
Let Bean Insurance and Chris Bean cover you today. Call 618-242-6017 or go to beaninsurance.net. 13.9 seconds left here. The second one's good by Childers. She'll have another yet. Made them both. 16-6 Lady Rams. Althoff pressure with 9. Deep in the backcourt now. Roper will get it across to Peterson. Short corner with 5. Throws inside to Travnicek. Up at near the buzzer. It's good. Fouled for her effort with 2.8 seconds left. That'll send her to the line for the 3-point play. And the Lady Rams, as a team, in foul trouble. That should put Althoff in the bonus the rest of the half.
You're correct, Chris. That's a factor. Lady Rams have a tendency to commit a lot of fouls.
Made the free throw, and now a heave to half court. It's Malone with it with 2 seconds. Steps back for a shot at the buzzer. It's no good. We have our first quarter score. It's the Lady Rams 16, the Crusaders 9. We'll come back with the second. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's a new year and a new adventure. It's time to reimagine the off-road experience. Whether you're hunting on an ATV or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Contractors, carpenters, roofers, and remodelers. When you're a pro, you gotta hustle. And your local RP Lumber is here to help. Don't let getting your hands on building materials be the thing that keeps you from landing that next big job. With our industry-leading best service, best value promise, RP Lumber is more than just lumber. We're drywall, we're decking, we're shingles and paint. We have the hardware, tools, and building materials to help you knock out one project after another. Need it delivered? We do that. Right to your job site. Find your nearest location at rplumber.com. RP Lumber, we keep you building.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
Second quarter we go to Shagnon Gymnasium here on the campus of Mount Vernon Township High School. We're after 1. The Lady Rams lead Althoff 16-9 as we're back on 94.1 and the Section 618 app. With the basketball, it'll be the Crusaders to start. That is Roper looking to the left side off of the wing for Peterson. Throwing to the right side, Travnicek, he'll stumble. And it'll be a turnover here. And not sure if she's frustrated or in pain or both.
I think she's okay.
All right.
She jumped right up. She faked us out.
She will take a seat, however. I'm just glad that she's okay. It's really all that matters at the end of the day.
She went down hard, no doubt.
We'll look for our next Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. We'll announce that tomorrow. Contact Josh Finley to help protect what matters most. He's your local country financial agent in Mount Vernon. Trainer's going to go ahead and have a peek.
It's the 9th turnover for Althoff.
7:47 left, second quarter. 16-9 Lady Rams. Malone with it off of the wing with a right-hand dribble. Sees a dribble drive chance, instead gives to James on the wing, and now back to the near wing. 3 on the way, Heinzman, no good. Rebound will be taken by Morris. They'll trap her, and then they'll pick up a foul instead of a potential turnover. They're not all fouls, Henry, but a foul is a foul is a foul.
That'd be 1-1.
Yes, sir.
And more importantly, that's a second foul on Ashlyn Childers, so if you're Jeff Lonan, what do you do here? She's got 11 in the game. Probably got to take her out, don't you, for a couple minutes?
We'll find out. Morris is going to the line here to shoot 1-1. 7th team foul for the Lady Rams. The foul disparity heavily favored Mount Vernon to start. Free throw no good. We'll have a foul on the rebound, but no call, conveniently enough. And it'll be Lady Ram basketball as it trickles out of bounds over the baseline here. 7:31 mark of the second quarter, 16-9 score. It's a 3-possession lead somehow, some way for Mount Vernon. Off a handoff, Childers trying to swing short corner for Malone. However, it's turned over. Peterson intercepts, leaves for Roper in the backcourt. She'll drive across, throw into the right wing. Roper on a right-hand dribble, backs it up, now throwing between the circles. Sorry, that was Peterson to Roper. Looking to Morris on the wing. Back to the left side for Lester. Bounce pass to the left wing for a cutting Peterson. Now she'll curl around, gets into the paint, finds a layup. It's no good.
Great move, just didn't finish.
Now the other way it goes for Heinsman into the front court. Bounce pass into the corner for Malone. She had a big JV game. So did the rest of the team. Hitting the century mark. Now James will drive off of the wing and bounces one off the glass. It's good. Dizzy picks up her first bucket. It's 18-9, Lady Rams.
And a turnover by Althoff and another basket by Zaria James.
Stole it, turned it into two more. 20-9, Lady Rams. 6:28 left in the first half. They'll throw it up the right side out of the corner. This is Isabella Peterson feeding the post. Stumbling with it, they'll call the travel, and that'll be a turnover on Althoff.
Turnover starting to pile up for Althoff. That's 11.
Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports is Southern Illinois' #1 volume dealer. Shop all their brands at holzhauers.com. This will be James to run point across the timeline. At the top, crosses over, throws back to the right wing. 3 on the way, Dees. No good, back iron. Gets her own rebound mid-post. Scoops it to the outside. Dizzy going to try to dribble drive. Nothing there on the baseline. She'll back it out to the right wing for Dees with 6 left. Now a skip pass to Childers and back to the top for Justice Malone. 29. Lady Rams up 11. And now it'll be Dizzy coming off of the far wing to the near side. 3 on the way for the hot hand. Childers, no good. Justice Malone looking to put it back up. She's stripped, no call. Out of bounds it'll go. And it'll be a foul.
That'll be the 3rd foul on Ashlyn Childers, and that's the last thing Coach Lonan wanted.
It's probably the last thing it was, too, but I'll leave that there.
Just can't put yourself in a situation.
Any type of contact's drawing a whistle right now.
Macy Mount will have to check in for Childers.
Roper to the line for the 1-and-1. Streaming presented by Rend Lake College, cost effective and close to home. Find out more at rlc.edu. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College. After 3 in the girls' game, no good on the free throw. We'll get to that Tony Wiltz State Farm scoreboard in a moment. Rebound, Lady Rams. D's into the front. Goes down to the right side. It's a driving kick. We'll have a charge. And it's going to be double bonus the rest of the way.
Fouls
for the
really
Crusaders.
Piling up.
.540 left in the second. 20-9. Lady Rams are up 11. Outs off of the basketball, linked to the floor for Emily Travnicek. Throws to Addison Lee. Fancy footwork in the back, saves the possession. She'll throw to Brewer up ahead. Stolen away by James. She's all the way in the backcourt with it off the turnover. Now into the front. Throws into the right corner for Malone. 5:30 mark of the second. Lady Rams up 11. Good dribble drive by Dizzy. Throws to the outside now for Dees. Off the left wing, she'll go with a right-hand dribble, looking back to the left side. Meets the point man, Travnicek. Steps back, throws to the right wing. Heinsman, after some distance cleared, will go off a curl. Gets the layup. Claire gets on the board. Lady Rams back on the board, 22-9er.
And this run's been created by the defense of Zaria James, as we just seen it right again. She's caused 3. That's a turnover there. That was a travel.
Got a tip there, but somehow Althoff recovers, and into the front court we'll go. Lester to the basket off the back of the glass and no good, and we'll have a foul by James. As putting it back was Anna Brewer. So that'll be the 10th team foul. And the line to shoot 2. We'll go Brewer. She's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. 3 of 3.
And it's Doss and Childers both on the bench with 3 fouls each.
After 3, girls bat. Nope, yes it is. Christopher leads Wayne City in girls hoops, 48-21. Second free throw, no good, but the rebound Travnicek puts it back up and in. 7 points tonight.
That can't happen.
22-12, Lady Rams on top, 4:43 mark. We're here in the second quarter. 3 by D's, uncontested almost. Looking at scoreboard updates here.
It was Woodlawn girls leading Weber 30-19 at the half.
And now playing too quickly in the front court. Althoff almost loses it out of bounds over the baseline. Marion beats Meridian tonight 78-52. DuQuoin beats Goreville 57-29. Those are girls' scores thanks to Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Good play here, Lieb off the inbound. Missed the shot, but it's going to be cleaned up by Brewer. They found the inbounder who faked a shot, went backdoor to Lieb. She missed it, and it was cleaned up there. 22-14. The Crusaders are back within 8, 4:10 left. They'll drive and kick again. 3 on the way by Malone is no good. They fell in the JV game, but not quite falling that time with 4 minutes left in the second. Good play by Peterson to the paint. Shot's going to be blocked by Mount. They all take a tumble. Rebound recovered by Malone. 3:53 left in the half. We'll have the mask break coming up in just a moment. It can't come soon enough. Right-hand dribble here. Malone off the glass and good. What a runner there by Justice. 24-14. Steal again. It's going to be Dees. She'll get the layup. Somehow this turned into a dead ball.
Yeah, I wonder why they blew the whistle there.
Oh, they're calling a foul.
Wow.
All right. I didn't see who the foul was actually on.
We got to figure this one out here.
No, we're not the only ones. 3:38 left to go in the second quarter. It's 26-14. Lady Rams after the bucket by Dees off of the turnover.
Okay, that's a foul on Althoff, and I believe the basket's good, and it should be Mount Vernon ball. So they're calling the foul after the shot, okay? And I believe it's going to be Mount Vernon ball, or else one free throw, one of the two.
We'll figure it out.
It was an odd play.
Mount Vernon Rams give it their all, and so does your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields. Get the protection you need for you and your family. Give him a call at 618-242-0551.
That whistle was way after the basket, so that's what's got me puzzled.
It is so hard to tell.
And again, it's Althoff with 13 turnovers. The only thing keeping them in the game, really, Lady Rams haven't rebounded very well defensively. 3 or 4 stickbacks for Althoff.
3:38 remains in the second quarter, 26-14 the score. Good no-look pass. Off the inbound for Malone 3. It's no good. Rebound recovered by Dees. Out of the short corner. She's leaning in, trying to get the shot off. They called the travel and a turnover. 3:29 left in the second. Swing by Culver's and try a juicy Butterburger or treat yourself to a frozen custard. Your Mount Vernon Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. We'll have a lob across the timeline after a travel. Good feed back to the outside here for Addison Lieb. Behind the back dribble by Peterson. She'll go left. Leans in, off glass. It's no good. Good recovery there by the Crusaders. Good hustle. Lieb with it up top. Looking to the left side, Peterson. Chasing it down, Brewer going to be out of her reach. This will go with the Lady Rams on the Althoff turnover. 3:07 left in the half.
Couple subs for Althoff. Morris and Roper will check in. 7 deep's about all they'll go.
3:06 remains in the second quarter. 26-14 Lady Rams. Malone up top from the elbow. Pivots. Looks for Dees. JC going to drive off the right. A runner is in and out. Rebound will go to Travnicek. Good rebound there. 2:50 left in the second quarter. Almost stepped into a shot there, did Roper, but throws it back to the outside, and now out of the corner will come Peterson. Found herself at the free throw line. That'll glance off the iron into the hands of Dees. Bounce pass into the paint. Lady Rams will turn it over. Good save, Peterson. Then a high pass. It'll be poked, prodded, and everything. Finally, Travnicek comes up with a loose basketball. Across the timeline, somehow, with 2:21 left in the second, 26-14. Lady Rams are up 12. Coming to get it off a cut to the outside was Morris. Throwing to the top again for number 24, Elena Lester. Left wing for Peterson. Bounces one back to Travnicek. To the outside. This is to the right wing for Roper. Driving to the free throw line. Picking up, pivoting. And that one will be punched out of bounds by the Lady Rams. It will stay with Althoff.
It's an Althoff team. Hasn't attempted a three-pointer the whole game, which is odd to see this day and age.
Explore a multitude of vehicles at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. See for yourself at holzhauers.com. Off a turn here. It'll be Travnicek using the glass. Good spin. She has 9. It's 26-16. The lead down to 10. Elliott has it. Throwing in the left corner. Malone. Going back to Elliott left wing. Trying to feed the post. It'll be stolen away here off the interception by Lester. She'll drive the rest of the way. Pull up off the block. It's no good. Rebound will be slapped to the elbow for Morris. She misses a jumper back of the iron, and we will have a rebound by Peterson. I'm not sure if she tried to throw it off of Lady Ram out of bounds, but she threw it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball.
That's 9 offensive rebounds for Althoff. Way too many.
Lady Rams had inbounded. They allowed a sub to come into the game, so they'll have to re-inbound here. No big deal. Minute 23 left in the second. 26-16. It's a 10-point game. Lady Rams with the basketball in the lead here late in the first half. Not quite the same vibe as the game before us. This was a first quarter score. 3 on the way. No good by Hines, but out of bounds. It'll be Althoff basketball with a minute 11. Inbound right to the bucket, Travnicek. She's able to get in. That was Lester. Gives it right back to Roper, who lobs one across to Travnicek. Back to Roper left wing with a minute 2. Right hand dribble, nothing there. Goes back to Brewer, who checked in a moment ago. Left hand dribble near the top. It's a lob into the paint. It'll be tipped around. It's recovered. Travnicek saves it to Lester. Back to Travnicek. Her shot's blocked out of bounds. They'll stay with the Crusaders.
Second block in the game for Macy Mount.
Lady Rams in a lot of foul trouble here in the first half.
Again, 2 players, 2 starters for Mount Vernon, 3 fouls. Doss and Childers.
Althoff finally inbounds. Roper to Brewer with 45 seconds. She'll drive. It'll be tipped away, but recovered by Peterson. Curls around, goes baseline. Shot's no good. We'll have a foul on the rebound by Lester. Chaos Cage up in arms to see something go their way. And that will be...
Should be 1-1 for Mount Vernon.
Shooting foul. So Heisman to the line for the 1 and bonus.
And that'll be the second foul on Elena Lester.
This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. 37.5 seconds remain. Here in the half, it's 26-16, now 27-16. Second one good, so Heinzman makes them both.
Mount Vernon going to press.
28-16 score. Almost forced a turnover. They get in there for a jump ball. Nope, foul.
Oh, man.
Looks like a jump ball to me, but I am not an expert.
That's a tough one there. Some games you have called different than others, and this has been real tight. Add Justice Malone to the foul trouble list. That's her second.
Travnicek to the line and shoot a couple.
11 fouls called on Mount Vernon this half.
First free throw is good. If anything gets me out of a student section, it's animal noises and onomatopoeias. Or both. Second one is no good after making the first. So 1 of 2 at 28-17. And guess what? We'll have a foul on the rebound. They're all fouls.
We may be here late. We may be here till 10 o'clock, my bedtime.
And we'll have a technical foul on. I was to say, the official should not still be talking to the official after the technical. They should rotate around, which they've done. And you don't go back over that side either.
I know he's not happy with that call down here, but the way the game's been called, I mean, he's been at the free throw line the whole quarter.
I think they're both frustrated. I just heard something about last game, so don't know if that meant last varsity game or 100-26.
Well, yeah, there's that. That's, yeah.
So Heinzman makes both. And now there's two sectionals. Ooh, far ahead of myself, aren't I? 2 technical free throws to come. Let Heinzman just keep Heinzman up there.
She's 4-4 from the line. I think I just let her shoot him. And
first one's good.
If you're asking, do I think Althoff's real happy about that JV game? No, I don't think they're very happy about it. I'll just leave it there.
Leave it there. Let it marinate. Makes 1 of 2 that time. Lady Rams out of the basketball with 33.8 seconds remaining. Here in the second quarter, it's 31-17. So they're going to try to kill 25 seconds off the clock here. Dizzy with it up top.
Mount Vernon will try to hold for 1. They'll try to run their play with 7-8 seconds left.
Now with 8. Deep left wing Malone to the top. Good ball fake there by Heinzman with 4. And we'll have an illegal screen. We're all going to get technicals for this night's
nobody's
over.
Happy. Nobody. Second foul on Heinzman. Or D's. Second foul on D's.
Timeout here called by Althoff with 4 seconds left to go in the first half.
Basically, everybody that's played in the game has fouls.
31-17. This timeout presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. You're in good hands. For a free insurance review, stop by 2100 Broadway or give them a call. Yep.
It's getting a little heated.
Looks like our man Deshaun St. King's committed to play at Olivet for play football.
Congratulations to him. He's an all-South defensive lineman.
Yeah. No doubt about that. As the Crusaders will inbound, that's a tip with 2.1.
And he's a pretty darn good basketball player, if I must say.
Absolutely.
Works hard.
Didn't have the easiest of circumstances on the gridiron either.
And, you know, he stuck with it, and it's nice to see him be able to move on. And
kudos. Lady Rams will do the
great play.
Absolutely. Into the front court with 1.6 seconds.
Play.
At the buzzer, it'll be no good.
I'd like to see the replay of that play just for coaches out there maybe.
Halftime here in the King City. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 31, the Althoff Crusaders 17. We'll come back with the halftime report. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports, Section 618 app.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
Find your next career today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Want flexible hours, work in a fun and energized environment, and get paid starting at $13.25 an hour? Get raises for great performance. Join the Culver's family. They are like working with a big family. Apply at culvers.jobs and search for Mount Vernon, Illinois. You can also apply in person at Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. Join the Blue Crew today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Again, go to culvers.jobs and apply.
When someone you love becomes a memory, that memory becomes a treasure. These are words we hold close to our hearts here at Huey Funeral Home. We are committed to administer the best care for each and every family we serve. As a family-owned business for 52 years, it is our sincere mission to provide each of our families with nothing less than our absolute best in comfort and support. This is Carmen Huey Dykeman from Huey Funeral Home. If your family has questions about our services, please call us at 618-242-3348 or visit us online at hueyfh.com.
Congratulations to El Dorado senior Lily Mosby, our next Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois Player of the Week. Mosby averaged 21 points and 12 rebounds in 3 Lady Eagles wins. Each week, you'll be able to vote for a new Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois Player of the Week. Look for info about the nominees and the poll on section618.com. Player of the Week is also brought to you by John A. Logan College, Graphics Galore in Marion, Our House in Heron, and Withers Broadcasting.
Watch the Lady Rams in stunning high definition at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Rend Lake College.
Here at the half in the King City at Chagnon Gymnasium, it's 31-17 as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams have a halftime lead over the Althoff Crusaders. Welcome back. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside. Jeff Crow taking care of the video tonight for WMIXsports.com. Angela French taking care of things back at our Mount Vernon studios. A 14-point lead for the Lady Rams at the half, and boy, you would not know it from how that first quarter went. A lot of fouls, a lot of upset coaches, a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of whistles blown. Unreal.
Well, the Lady Rams did force 15 turnovers, which is exactly what they want to do. However, they didn't shoot it very well, and then they got in foul trouble. So Althoff was able to make a few free throws, and then what really kept them, I won't say in the game, but within striking distance is way too many offensive rebounds given up by Mount Vernon, led to about four stickbacks. That's what's kept the game within reason, but major foul trouble for Mount Vernon. Dawson Childers both with 3, Dees with 2, Malone with 2. It's dire situation with the fouls.
It really is, and we'll leave that there for right now. We'll come back to your halftime stats. Here after 2, it's the Lady Rams 31, the Crusaders 17. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Drive away in an affordable pre-owned vehicle from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon today. See the 2011 Toyota Venza at just $13,900 or a 2019 Toyota Camry SE at only $25,680. Munkin is the home of the lifetime powertrain limited warranty. For as long as you own the vehicle, have peace of mind knowing you're protected against the cost of covered breakdown.
From my family to yours, with guaranteed satisfaction. Munkin's the one. Munkin's the one.
We know that life is busy, and managing your finances can sometimes get overwhelming when life gets in the way. At People's National Bank, we make banking easy. Our mobile banking app lets you manage your finances all from your smartphone. You can easily deposit checks, pay your bills, pay your friends with person-to-person payment, plus more, no matter where you are. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Have you noticed fewer real estate signs around the county? That's because the real estate market is hot and properties are selling fast. Rates are at an all-time low, and what better time to say yes to a new address? If you've been thinking of buying or selling, give Pam at Buy Home Realty a call at 242-8383. Serving the Mount Vernon community for more than 40 years because they care about you. They offer free, no-obligation market analysis and free staging to get the right look and help you get the right price. Call today.
Fuel up your exciting career with a full ride to Rend Lake College. You heard that right. Rend Lake is waiving tuition, books, and fees for one lucky student. Go to college for free. Choose from more than 100 degrees and certificates. To enter, head to rlc.edu. Contest open to new students. Don't wait. Entry is open for a limited time. Enter to win at rlc.edu. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM and live on the Section618.com app tonight here at halftime at Shagnon Gym. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 31, the Althoff Crusaders 17. Hank Evans alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Henry, let's look at those scoring and stats.
All right, we'll do the shooting. Althoff, they did not attempt a three-pointer. They were 6 of 24 from two-point range. No calculator needed. That's 25%. They shot at 5 of 11 from the free throw line. For Mount Vernon, 5 of 10 from two-point range, only 4 of 19 from deep, including 0 of 8 in the second quarter from deep. That's 9 of 29 for the game, 31%. Mount Vernon was better at the free throw line, 9 of 13. Rebounds were even at 16 apiece. However, Althoff had 9 offensive rebounds, just entirely too many to give up. Turnovers, Mount Vernon turned it over 11. They didn't handle the ball very good, really, and a lot of them were unforced. Althoff 15 turnovers, and what's really kept Althoff in the game is offensive rebounds and the fact that Mount Vernon's in foul trouble. Scoring, Althoff with 3 players in the book. It's Addison Lieb with 2, Anna Brewer 5, and Emily Travnicek with 10 points, several stickbacks on rebounds. For Mount Vernon, 6 players in the scoring column. Kennedy Hayes with 1, JCD 6, Claire Heinzman 7, Zaria James 4, Justice Malone 2, and leading the way, 11 points all in the first quarter, Ashlyn Childers. Mount Vernon jumped out 16-9 after 1. Got the defense going pretty good in the second quarter, especially to Zaria James, creating havoc. Stretched out the lead to our halftime score. It's Mount Vernon 31, Althoff 17.
We'll take a quick break on our halftime report. When we come back, we'll talk about the second half to come here from Mount Vernon. The Lady Rams 31, Althoff 17, as you just heard. We'll take a break and come back. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
If you have a run-in with Danny the Deer or pull out of your garage and hit your mirror or forget about that retaining wall at a friend's house, come see us at Smith Chevrolet Collision Repair. We can fix it up like it never happened. We use a PPG waterborne paint system for a perfect color match every time. We can help you in filing your insurance claim or getting your rental set up also. We work on all makes and models. Please come see us at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon or call 618-242-5100.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com. Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Second half getting ready to come your way here from Shagnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams basketball tonight against the Althoff Crusaders. Mount Vernon on top, 31-17. I'm Chris Hugo with Hank Evans along for the ride. And the Lady Rams, I don't want to say dominant first half because it certainly was not, but the score would indicate such.
And it sounds like the way we're talking, they're behind. That's not the case at all. They're up 14 in good shape. We just feel like it could be a lot bigger lead. With that being said, I'm just curious how Coach Lonan starts his second half. We know he wants to pressure. That's just how they want to play. But can you do that when you have Doss with 3, Childers 3, Dees with 2? I think he may have to back off. I mean, you're not down 14, you're up 14. So he might just try to get through this third quarter without any worse foul trouble and then see where he's at.
Lady Rams will start with the basketball here with a fresh clock in the third. 31-17. Right court is the front court for the Lady Rams. Off of the elbow, it's Heinzman. Back to the outside for Hayes. Now to the top. D's off a screen for a 3. It's short. Rebound. Trickles out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. We'll see if the foul situation improves in the second half or if everything's going to be a foul the rest of the way still.
Curious how Mount Vernon will try to defend here in the third quarter.
It's a quick lob into Heinzman with a left-handed dribble. She'll kick it back. Doss into the corner for D. 7:37 mark of the third. Skip pass coming to the near sideline. Childers will save it, get it back up top. Good no-looker over to Zana Doss for a three. It's no good. Rebound will be to Travnicek, pardon me.
Travnicek.
Thank you. My sleeve was covering up the book, and I struggled. 7:15 remains in the third quarter. We're about a minute in to the second half. Lady Rams still up 14. Lieb with it off the deep wing. No-look pass to the elbow here for number 24, Lester. Dribbled into the short corner, dribbled into trouble, and we'll have a quick tacky foul there.
My goodness.
Who's that on?
Second foul on Claire Heinzman. Add her to the list. Everybody's on the list tonight. Foul trouble.
Not the fourth foul on number 2? Or the second on Heinzman? No, I read this scoreboard backwards sometimes for whatever reason.
Some scoreboards do it different.
I know.
I don't like the way this one does it.
No, I like the player number first and then the foul. It throws me every time. 7 minutes left in the third. 31-17 off of the inbound. It'll be to Childers. But tipped away and recovered by Hayes. The action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville. Thinking about a 3Ds, pulls it back, right hand dribble to the elbow, throws to the outside. Now a screen three on the way. No good. Hayes, rebound Lieb. Tries to dribble baseline and defending baseline, and now a foul on the Lady Rams. That'll be on JCDs.
Oh, my. You got anywhere to be tonight?
Yeah, actually. Places I want to be. Doing things. Sort of say doing other thing. I mean, I'm glad I'm right here. Don't get
Lady
me wrong.
Rams pressing, which a mild surprise.
6:40 left in the third. 31-17. Across the timeline, we'll have a travel off of the wing by the Crusaders. Trying to get to the wing anyway. Going to be Lady Ram basketball.
This game's called to kind of reminds me of the game down at Hamilton County early in the season.
Oh, boy.
Remember that one?
Don't bring that up at the post game.
It's just what it reminds me of, but Mount Vernon's up 14 here.
And we will have a reach in there. Lady Rams will keep the basketball. They throw side of the bounds into the top now. 6:22 left in the third quarter. Throw to the outside. Zana Doss, a big ball fake. Throwing to the outside again for Childers. She'll come around near the top. Left wing we are. It'll be a dribble drive by Hayes, and it'll Plinko its way out of bounds with 6:07 left in the third.
Plinko. That's the word of the day.
The game feels like the Yodler game, the cliffhanger. We're about to fall off of the right wing. Good ball fake there by D. He's going to try to drive baseline, look to the back door. But there in the way was Jenna Roper, who throws up ahead with 5:56 left in the third. Offense optional second half so far. And that's going to be a drive by Peterson. Her shot's blocked. Dees will pick up the rebound and go the other way. The action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville. Home with, they're the number one volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Quick kick to the outside. Three from the far corner. No good by Dees. A rebound to the Crusaders.
Lady Rams 4 of 23 from three. It's the only thing keeping this game reasonably close.
Travnicek off with the elbow. Right hand dribble. They kick to the corner. Peterson had it for a touch. Now to Lieb on the left wing. Three on the way is going to be short. Zana chases down the rebound, going the other way into her defender, and they call the travel.
Oh, wow.
There's about 4 or 5 different calls you could have gone with there. That's probably not the one I would have gone with, but
I had a blocking foul from up here.
I did too.
Play through it.
Trap into the corner. They still thread the needle to Lieb into the front court. Good ball movement. Tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch Lady Rams. They would be right. It's Althoff basketball. 5:01 mark of the third. Brace yourselves. Still waiting for the first points of this second half. Quick play into Travnicek. She'll go to the left elbow for Lester. Deep three on the way by Lieb. No good. Rebound will be out of the reach of anybody. It'll be out of bounds off to the Lady Rams. Okay, I'm wrong. She must have touched it as it went out of bounds. 4:45 left in the third. Streaming presented by Red Lake College. Over 100 degree and certificate programs to choose from as they go backdoor to Heinsman. She misses. See which degree or certificate program is right for you at rlc.edu. Lieb in the front court. 4:30 left in the third. Again, no baskets to speak of. No free throws. No nothing except for fouls and turnovers and rebounds here in the second half. Oh, my. Quick feed into the paint. About to change. There they go. There's a bucket finally. 4:16 mark of the half. Or the quarter for Elena Lester. It's 31-19. Up top, Dees for a three. Nope. Rebound. Heinsman underneath. Puts one up. She's fouled and one. 33-19, and we're on a run.
Finally. That'll be the fourth foul for Elena Lester. That's a problem for Althoff.
Made her free throw, 3-point play. Heinsman has 10. Make it 34-19. Four minutes, 4 seconds to go. Third quarter, Shagnon Gymnasium. Link to the floor inbound here for Althoff. It'll be stolen away. Childers slings it to Dees, who runs it off the glass. She has 8. 36-19. We have a timeout.
Be timeout Althoff.
Oh, man, mass break time. Well, give it back to him. It's mass time. Well, then again, the ball wouldn't be dead. This is where you get into that whole thing.
Now they're going to do them both together, I think. There's no consistency on these. It's 19 turnovers in the game for Althoff.
Either way, the timeout's presented by Paul Shields. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams give it their all, and so does your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields. Get the protection you need for you and your family. Give him a call at 618-242-0551.
Looking for a couple scores, Chris. Into 3. Girls basketball, Woodlawn 42, Weber 32.
Surprised they only had 2 JV quarters tonight. Surprised that's still
going.
going.
It's been on there for a while.
They're just 13 minutes ago.
There's not many games.
Last I saw,
Benton and Harrisburg. I'm trying to find a score on that game. Girls.
Harrisburg was up 9-2 after 1. That game on 2 different feeds of the Section618.com app. Here we go. Link to the floor inbound into the lengthy timeout. It'll be tipped out by the Lady Rams. It should stay with Althoff here. Side out of bounds on the inbound into the backcourt here for Disler. And now they throw up ahead. Right hand for Anna Brewer. Stuck in the corner was Lieb. She's able to find Disler. 3:40 left in the third quarter. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Doss will get in there. Tip that one out of bounds. When it comes to flooring, remember your home team, Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon. Free design and measurement, along with the largest inventory in the area. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Now it's 18-15 at the half. Benton trailing Harrisburg. So Harrisburg 18, Benton 15. What a comeback by the Rangerettes. Do the Crusaders have a similar comeback inside? 36-19 the score. It's a 17-point game. They'll reset to the top after no luck inside. Peterson going to drive left. Bounces off a defender. Leaves a shot short. Travnicek fouled from behind. That foul will be on Heinsman, and according to my Mount Vernon math, that's her third.
It's another offensive rebound for Travnicek, which goes to figure she averages 14 rebounds a game. She's got long arms, very solid inside.
Looking inbound, it's Lieb. Does to Peterson. Stolen away. Kennedy Hayes off a break. Layup, right block, good. Her first field goal, it's hard to believe, of the night. 3 minutes left, third quarter. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. 38-19 score. And brace yourselves for this one. We have a foul.
Be the fourth on Doss. And as you said, we got to see what's going on here.
They were going to go for the mass timeout, but they went ahead and put that on there after the Althoff timeout, which we didn't put on the scoreboard earlier. We'll fix the timeout counter. Our apologies. 2:57 remains in the third. 38-19 score. Althoff, nice shimmy shake there. Well, turned into a drive. The shot's no good. We're going to have a jump ball off the rebound. It was anything but that. And
Zaria James going to check in for Doss. She has 4 fouls.
Lieb looking off of the baseline. Can't find anybody. Able to find Travnicek. Gives it right back to Lieb for a 3. Yes. That cuts it to 16. Lady Rams in the front court. Less than 3 to play in the third. Now Childers wants an answer from three-point land. It's no good. Rebound will be tipped to the backside. Through traffic, Brewer has number 5, Disler up ahead. Takes it herself, however. Squanders a chance probably with 2:28 left in the third. Now to Lieb up top. Just take it. 3 on the way. Yes!
That's the one player the Lady Rams cannot leave. She's their best three-point shooter, their only three-point shooter.
I love it. 38-25, 2:15 left in the third. Dribble drive here by Dizzy is no good. Put back coming by Heinzman, rolls off the iron. Rebound will go to Travnicek. Peterson dribbles through traffic, goes for the block layup. That's no good. Rebound will be off of somebody's head. Into the hands of Heinzman into the front court. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bean Insurance is providing solutions with the unique experience and knowledge. Get a quote today at beaninsurance.net. Childers knocks down a 3 from the corner, stretches it back to 16, 41-25.
14 in the game for Childers.
Up ahead they go. Brewer up the right side. Crosses a dribble over. We'll have a foul. There you go. That is. We'll allow it, as they say.
Second foul on James. Be the 5th team foul already on Mount Vernon.
Scoreboard updates all night presented by Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent, because having a local agent matters for your insurance. It's State Farm team ready to help. So that Benton Harrisburg update a moment ago. 3 on the way by Lieb. No good. Backdoor put back. Travnicek's not there either. Mount fights for the rebound. Althoff almost throws it away. Good recovery by Disler. Volleyball line 3 for Lieb is good.
Wow.
From the top. Yeah.
That's 25-footer right there. Addison Lieb, 9 1/4. 11 in the game.
Most importantly, it's action. Off of the right side. That's a wing 3 coming. It's no good by Hayes. Rebound, Travnicek.
Better guard 33 in dark uniform. She's wide open again. What's going
3
on here?
On the way. She needs to be deeper and contested. As this will be put back by Peterson. That's no good. And now Brewer going for the putback off the left block. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. And I'm here to tell you.
First game I've seen the Lady Rams really get beat up on the boards.
Well, I mean, there's some other things adding to that, as the Crusaders will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Second verse, same as the first, quite indeed. First free throw good. Anna Brewer. She has 6. Second free throw in and out. Good. Drop back through. Kind iron. The second half starting to go the way of the Crusader. Dizzy James into the front court, driven by Holzhauer, as we'll have a 3 try. No, he won't. Dees will pull it down. Skips a pass opposite way. Not much, not a look for Hayes there. Kennedy will dribble. Throws to the top for James. Use of the head fake. Dribble drive. Throws up a runner. It's good. 43-30. And now we'll have a foul, but no call. Travel. There's a million things in there. What are we going to go with? They go with the jump ball.
Man.
Should give it to Althoff.
I just can't figure out some of this stuff going on.
Must have missed a jump ball earlier. My apologies. Neither coach really happy with the outcome right now.
Wow. A lot to process here, what's going on. 6 teams foul.
Need therapy after a game like this.
Team fouls on Mount Vernon, so Althoff's going to shoot the rest of the game. We do know that. It's a 13-point game. Everybody on Mount Vernon pretty well has 3 or 4 fouls.
43-30 with 25.4 seconds left in the third quarter. The timeout presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. For a free insurance review, stop by his office at 2100 Broadway or give him a call.
The story of this third quarter for Althoff, man, Addison Lieb, 9 points, all 3-pointers. The last one well beyond the line, probably 25 feet. Have to find her the rest of the game.
6 fouls on the Lady Rams, 1 on the Crusaders. 13-point game, 25.4 seconds left in the third. And out of the timeout, it'll be Lady Ram basketball on the alternating possession. Quick inbound to Mount, looking for the bounce pass to Dees off the glass. Good. Big bucket. She has 10.
It's a great play call out of timeout.
45-30 the score, 16 seconds in the third. Intercepted by Hayes on the inbound. Kennedy puts it up and in, 47-30 just like that. And Althoff will have 9 seconds to get across. They do, and we'll have a quick foul. Looks like that's going to be against the Lady Rams with 7.1 seconds left. And then again, it's bonus time, so it's 1-1 for whomever it is. Yeah, it's on the floor. Great. It's still 1-1, fellas. Let's go. Come on. 7.1 seconds left.
Shouldn't be that hard.
It's not. None of life is, really. We just overcomplicate it. First free throw is going to be the only free throw there by Peterson. Rebound chased down by James with 6 seconds. Across the timeline with 3. She has the speed to get to the bucket for the buzzer-beating layup. Easy peasy. Dizzy James, 49-30 after 3. As she gets the layup, we'll go to the fourth. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's a new year and a new adventure. It's time to reimagine the off-road experience. Whether you're hunting on an ATV or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Have you noticed fewer real estate signs around the county? That's because the real estate market is hot and properties are selling fast. Rates are at an all-time low, and what better time to say yes to a new address? If you've been thinking of buying or selling, give Pam at Buy Home Realty a call at 242-8383. Serving the Mount Vernon community for more than 40 years because they care about you. They offer free, no-obligation market analysis and free staging to get the right look and help you get the right price. Call today.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app tonight. 7:58 left in the fourth. We just get underway with the fourth quarter. The Lady Rams have the basketball. And now we'll have a quick pocket pick here that leads to a jump ball. Should give it to Althoff.
That was a 6-0 Mount Vernon run in the last 25 seconds of the third quarter to take away all the Althoff momentum. Had an out-of-bounds play basket, steal and a layup by Hayes. Althoff misses a front end, then Desaria James with a basket at the buzzer.
You saw the replay of that basket to the buzzer on WMIXsports.com. And now with it up top for the Crusaders is number 21, Jenna Roper. Throwing to the outside off the sideline. Peterson will throw back to the top to reset. We're 30 seconds into the fourth, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Good move to the basket by Travnicek. Missed it. Rebound will be tipped out to the JCDs. Up top, she'll drive. Nice layup try. No good. Mount the putback up. No, she's going to the line to shoot two. That'll be the second foul on Althoff.
First free throw, no good by Mount, a little short.
has another one at the line here, 7:17 mark of the fourth quarter, and makes the second, so gets one of two. 50-30, and we're going to have, looks like maybe stepped out of bounds on the sideline, trying to dribble up that right side. It'll be a turnover, and to the Lady Rams it will go in front of their own bench. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today to talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Sponsor of our Ram of the Week award. Good play by Dizzy, top to bottom. James got to the bucket for another layup. It's 52-30.
She's had a heck of a game. That's double figures, 10 points.
High pass by the Crusaders coming up the right side. Played too quickly, threw it away. It'll be another turnover, and it'll be Lady Ram basketball. Link to the floor inbound here. Rend Lake College's dual credit program has saved students over $17 million in college tuition. Students, when it comes time to register for next semester, check out rlc.edu. James coming from the wing, throwing inside, but a foul before we can get there. Could have been a good play developed, interrupted by a foul.
You took the words out of my mouth there. Oh, man.
Quick inbound by Dees to the top.
What
to
you're
Hayes.
saying is there's 10 players and only none of them knew there was a foul.
Yeah. Lady Rams swinging the basketball around that perimeter. Now up top, it'll be Desaria James. Back to the outside, Kennedy Hayes. Three on the way, good. She has 8. It's 55-30. However, Althoff able to beat the defense back. That was Elena Lester. 55-32. James off the left wing, kicks. Hayes, 3 on the way, good. Keep them coming. Run that clock, 58-32. There's Peterson to the free throw line for a nice jumper. It won't go. Rebound him out. That was a good look.
Yep.
Definitely some positives upcoming for the Crusaders.
Again, only one senior on the roster as they drop back into 1-3-1.
5:50 mark of the fourth quarter, and we will have, you guessed it, also a foul. Yeah, report the foul. What? I don't know. I didn't see anything reported at the table other than maybe it was an inadvertent whistle. Dees with it off of the right arc. Back out to Desaria. Looks into the corner. Childers for a 3. Yep. 61-32.
17 for Childers.
Should be a running. Nope, not yet.
That's probably a foul there.
A good Mount Vernon math giveth, and a good Mount Vernon math take it away.
One thing I will say, both times Mount Vernon's made a run, early in the second quarter and late third, early fourth. Number 5, Zaria James, has been in a game.
Phone's froze up. Dropping it on the table is not going to help that.
And it's an 18-2 Mount Vernon run since 25 seconds left in the third.
At the line, Brewer. Did pretty well. 61-34 score.
Brewer, 7 of 8 from the line.
70. It should be 61-35. 3 coming from Kennedy, no good.
34 is what I got.
Okay. Rebound chased down by James. Back into the corner for Childers. She'll drive baseline and then kick. Saved by Kennedy. Hayes has a deep right wing. 5:03 mark of the fourth quarter, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville. Number 1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Out of the right corner, it's Dees. Kicks to the outside. Childers wide open left wing. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound will go to Brewer. Saved it, but right into Hayes. Bounce pass to Dees. She falls with it. Childers has it. By definition and by past precedent, Henry, all of those were fouls.
Yes, yes.
4:35 left in the fourth. 61-34 is the Lady Ram lead. It's a lob inbound to Kennedy Hayes. Now to Dees. Off a screen. Nothing there. No look to Hayes up top. Set for a three. Good. There's your running clock. 9 in the quarter for Kennedy, 14 on the night. Bounce pass in the paint leads to a kick back to the top. 3 on the way by Lieb is no good. Dees waits for the rebound.
It just shows how quick this Mount Vernon Lady Rams team can put a big 21-4 run.
It stretches it to 30, 64-34.
It was 43-30 with 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Into the front court, Brewer off of the arc. Now an elbow jumper, short by Travnicek. Rebound, Brewer, she's fouled from behind. Now she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Over on AM 940 and 96.5 FM tonight. Over on the basketball showcase, Woodlawn beats Weber girls action. 52-47. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com, or look for that famous white State Farm Jeep around town as we are going to have a timeout taken. Or no, the infamous mask timeout. That in turn is presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. 2100 Broadway, or call 618-242-0551. What are you talking about in the huddle at this point?
Jeff just wants to get out of here, I think, with a win, improve to 7-0 in the conference. And it's a 30-point game, but it's been a tougher battle than that. And I know that sounds like, what are you talking about? Well, it was 43-30, and you thought Althoff had the momentum right at the end of the third quarter. A couple plays on defense, and then Mount Vernon shot 4 of 5 from long range here in the fourth quarter. It's just a testament to how quick Mount Vernon could put a big run on you. And their depth just eventually wears teams down. I think that's the case here.
Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame will be coming up. They have the best trade values and service after the sale. When you're ready, they would love to have you as a customer. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or online at schmidtchevrolet.com. 3:34 remains in the fourth quarter here, 64-34. We'll have free throws coming for Anna Brewer. On the 9th team foul, but first personal for Macy Mount. They'll be in the double bonus the rest of the way, however.
Come on, guys.
Free throw, good. (64-35). Missed the second one. Still 3:34 on the clock. There we go. It starts. Intercepted. Good turnover there for the Crusaders, and that might lead to points. Driving it the length of the floor after the turnover was Jenna Roper. She picks up a pair. It's 64-37.
Althoff staying in the zone. Mount Vernon just might hold on to it maybe. Nah.
3 on the way. Good. No good by Elliott. Rebound will glance off the front of the iron into the hands of, finally, Heinsman. It was a scrum for a bit, but it's lost. Recovered by the Crusaders. Now into the front court. It'll go Lester. Pulls up in the middle of the paint. No good. Travnicek puts it up and in. Count it, foul. .240 left in the fourth quarter. 64-39. It's a three-point play at the line for Emily Travnicek. Been silent in the second half to this point. Free throw going to be short. Rebound underneath. Fought for. There's Brewer to come up with it. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Elena Maurer. She is trapped, but she's able to bounce one up to Claire Heinsman. Gets it across to Kennedy Hayes. Right-hander Kennedy to the right wing. 2:14 mark of the third. 64-39. They skip a pass to the near side. Throw it into the corner. Elliott 3 on the way. No good. Rebound will be to Roper. 2-minute mark of the fourth we go. Brewer out of the corner. Going to drive baseline. Looks for the reverse layup. It is no good. Rebound Prosai, spotting for that with Travnicek, and it will stay with the Crusaders. And we'll have the last Althoff timeout of the night. Presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent. 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or call 618-242-0551.
And Lariah Patterson will check in for Mount Vernon. She had a very good JV game. Well, the whole team did.
(64-39). Lady Rams on top. They're going to improve to 19-5. They will be 7-0 in South 7 play. Their next conference game will be Tuesday night against the Centralia Annies. You can hear that one on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. The Rams will actually be in Jerseyville that night. Still waiting to hear if we're going to be able to take the old video equipment, the VCR and such.
Yeah. And a major reason why Mount Vernon's 19-5, well, they put 5 in double figures tonight at the high school level. There's just not many teams that can do that.
Out of the timeout, it'll be a baseline inbound. Left of the bucket for the Crusaders. They can run baseline. Instead, they'll just lob to the elbow. Travnicek gave to the underneath there for Brewer. That was a good attempt by Lester to get it to Brewer. Brewer missed it. Rebound the other way. Procise into the front court. Elliott trying to feed the paint, but it's stolen away by Travnicek. 1:22 left. 64-39. Into the front court, and driving all the way for the layup is Roper. Shots blocked out of bounds by Elena Maurer. One minute, 5 seconds left. Quick lob play. Nice. That was Lester, couldn't finish. Rebound will go to Maurer, and they go for the jump ball. To the Crusaders it'll go. Or Lady Rams, rather. I don't know. The arrow was messed up on the table, so now I'm messed up. Lady Rams trying to get some shots off. They miss them all. Rebound the other way with 38 seconds left. Now going up to the backdoor bounce pass for Lieb. It's no good. Out of bounds with 30 seconds left. Girls basketball tonight right now after 3 in a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard. El Dorado leads Hamco 33-29.
Huh.
Procise up top. Free throw line kick. It'll be to Heinzman for a 3. It's no good. 16 seconds left. 64-39. Lieb for the deep 3. No good. With 6 seconds left. Heinzman will come up with it. Dribble it out. Maybe. Gets across with 2. And that's going to be all she wrote. Final score tonight, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams win it from Chagnon, 64-39. We'll come back with your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's a new year and a new adventure. It's time to reimagine the off-road experience. Whether you're hunting on an ATV or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Rend Lake College can put you on the path to success. You might be looking for a fun class like Ready, Set, Sushi, or a quick computer workshop to stay sharp. Maybe you want short-term training for a new career in high-demand fields like medical assistant, early childhood education, or automotive technology. Want to save thousands on the first 2 years of a bachelor's or graduate program? Whatever it is, you'll find it right down the road at the college your community has trusted for over 50 years. Apply online today at rlc.edu. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, your I-CAR Gold Class collision repair professionals. So what exactly does I-CAR certified mean? It means that after an accident, you can rest easy knowing your vehicle is in good hands. It means we'll do a complete diagnostic scan on vehicles before the repairs are started and after they're completed to ensure that all electrical equipment and components are working properly. And it means that your vehicle will be repaired using state-of-the-art measuring technology that gets us within 1 millimeter of the vehicle manufacturer's recommended specifications. Whether your vehicle is made of 6000 series aluminum alloy or ultra high strength steel structures, we have the latest technology to complete the repairs required. And now, you can receive a repair estimate from us without ever leaving the comfort of your home and office. Just ask us about our new mobile app. Let us show you why Landers is the most qualified collision repair experts in the area. Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Just give us a call, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Contractors, carpenters, roofers, and remodelers. When you're a pro, you gotta hustle. And your local RP Lumber is here to help. Don't let getting your hands on building materials be the thing that keeps you from landing that next big job. With our industry-leading best service, best value promise, RP Lumber is more than just lumber. We're drywall, we're decking, we're shingles and paint. We have the hardware, tools, and building materials to help you knock out one project after another. Need it delivered? We do that right to your job site. Find your nearest location at rplumber.com. RP Lumber, we keep you building.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show starts now.
94.1 FM live on the section618.com app tonight. Final score here at Shagnon. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 64. The Althoff Lady Crusaders 39. Lady Rams are now 19-5 on the year. They're 7-0 on the South 7. Althoff drops to 7-19. They're now 2-5 in South 7 play. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back here on your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. We'll tell you that Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC has the best trade values and service after the sale. If you're ready, they would love to have you as a customer. Shop the lot at 3423 Broadway or shop them online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Anyhow, we'll take that break, come back. We'll have scoring and stats for you in this one as the Lady Rams win it tonight over Althoff, 64-39. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Fuel up your exciting career with a full ride to Rend Lake College. You heard that right. Rend Lake is waiving tuition, books, and fees for one lucky student. Go to college for free. Choose from more than 100 degrees and certificates. To enter, head to rlc.edu. Contest open to new students. Don't wait. Entry is open for a limited time. Enter to win at rlc.edu. Your journey starts at Rend Lake College.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the section618.com app tonight. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame continues. Lady Rams win it tonight, 64-39. Let's get into the scoring and stats.
All right, first for the Althoff Crusaders, they fall to 7-19, 2-5 in the South 7. They were 10 of 43 from two-point range, 3 of 9 from 3. That's 13 for 52 for the game, 25%. They shot 10 of 19 from the free throw line, a little over 50%. We'll call it 53%. For Mount Vernon, 13 of 24 from two-point range. They were 9 of 35 from 3. That's 22 of 59 from the field, 37%. They shot it pretty good from the line, 11 of 16. The rebounds, Althoff 33-32, about even. Turnovers, Althoff turned it over 23 times to only 15 for Mount Vernon. We'll do individual scoring first for Althoff. They put 5 in the scoring column. It's Elena Lester with 4, Jenna Roper 2, Anna Brewer had 10, Addison Lieb, good shooter, had 11. Leading the way with 12 points, it's Emily Travnicek. For Mount Vernon, they put 5 in double figures, 7 in the scoring column. It's Macy Mount with 1, Justice Malone with 2. Then we had 10 each for Zaria James, Claire Heinzman, and JCDs. Kennedy Hayes had 14. And leading the way, 11 in the first quarter, 17 in the game, it's Ashlyn Childers. It was a rough and tumble first half, to say the least. Mount Vernon comes out ahead 31-17. And score the last 6 points of the third quarter, lead 49-30, and then go on a big run to start the fourth quarter get it to a running clock, which brings us to our final score. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 64, Althoff Crusaders 39.
We'll come back with some final thoughts. Interview with Lady Rams coach Jeff Lonnen. And your Mount Vernon Clovers 3 stars of the game still to come on the Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports in the Section 618 app.
Are you ready for your team to get their license? I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. I know it's a little scary when you see your kids backing out of the driveway by themselves for the first time, but knowing that your young driver has the proper protection from Country Financial could make you feel better. Call today, 242-4024, or visit me online at josh.finley@countryfinancial.com.
Find your next career today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Want flexible hours, work in a fun and energized environment, and get paid starting at $13.25 an hour? Get raises for great performance. Join the Culver's family. They are like working with a big family. Apply at culvers.jobs and search for Mount Vernon, Illinois. You can also apply in person at Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. Join the Blue Crew today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Again, go to culvers.jobs and apply.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Culvers 3 stars of the game are next.
94.1 FM worldwide on the Section618.com app tonight as we're back into your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. Lady Rams win it over Althoff 64-39. Your final score. With Hank Evans, I'm Chris Hugo, joined now by Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnen. Jeff, it was interesting at times, but most importantly, it was a win for your team tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's another conference win, and that's the object, to win, and that's what we did. And I thought we did a really nice job of just keeping that pressure on and applying our depth, when we could. Made it a 90-foot game mostly the whole game there, and I thought we wore them down, and much like we've done, with that same, kind of game plan with some other teams that we've played this year when we've been successful. So I was really proud of our kids. Also, played really hard. They didn't back down, and I think that's great. That's good for us too. I thought they did a heck of a job, and we're just glad to get another conference win and get to 7-0.
And when I say interesting, I mean obviously it was a tightly called game, but I thought you have to give your kids a lot of credit. They adapted and they adjusted to the flow of the game, I thought, very well. And so there were a lot of fouls called, some foul trouble. But your girls really stepped up, and they, at times, I think Hank mentioned a 21-4 run at one point, and they really found ways to score under the circumstances, and that's what good teams do late in the season, and it's good to see your team do that.
Yeah, exactly. And, games are going to ebb and flow like that no matter what. And I think you saw it tonight. You'd see us go dead for a little bit, and then all of a sudden we'd steal the ball 3 or 4 times and, pile on 8 points. Childers was real big in the first quarter for us. She was really the only one in the first quarter that, could find the bottom of the net. And I think she hit 3 big threes there for us early. And, we got off to kind of a slow, cold shooting start. But, again, that it's very hard, to face that diamond and one for 4 quarters. And there's some mistakes we made in that diamond and one, too, we've got to work on. We're not getting the second trap. We're for whatever reason now, we're not rotating over and getting that ball up the line. I'm sure Hank probably saw it 4 or 5 times. We can get that first trap on, but you got to take the ball. You got to take the first pass away up the line, and the only pass you're really giving away is the one back to the thrower. I mean, we'll give that one away because that's backwards, and you got 10 seconds to get it across, so they can throw backwards all night long. But you got to be able to take that first pass away down the line when you get the ball trapped, and we just didn't have anybody there at all, and we probably need to go back over that. That's probably my fault. I sometimes forget, I've got to keep, drilling some of these things, into our team, collectively, because they do, it's a different deal out there. They're in the heat of the battle, they're excited, and they forget. So that'll be one thing I definitely address tomorrow, because that press can be a lot better after that first initial pass. We've got to do that, and then we got to rebound the ball better. We just missed some box outs tonight, I thought. Let them get inside of us. Those are all things you're going to have to be able to do when it comes, to next week. with Marion and Centralia. Got to do the little things right. That's how you win conference championships.
Coach, key stretch of the game I thought was about 25 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 43-30, and really Althoff's playing well. You draw up an out-of-bounds play, which is a great play. You got a layup.
Yep.
You get a steal right off the inbounds. Then you foul. They miss the one-on-one. And then Zaria James, who I thought had an excellent game, comes down, scores at the buzzer. So that turns at what could be a 10-point game. All of a sudden you're up 19 at the quarter. You score the first several points of the fourth quarter. Game over. Talk about Zaria James a little bit. I thought she had an excellent game.
Well, she's probably the most athletic kid we have. I guess if it comes right down to it, and that's not saying the other ones aren't either. Some of those other kids we have, but Dizzy's got an extra gear. She can take it to another level in terms of the speed game and moving the ball up and down the floor. We got 3 or 4 kids like that in our program. We got Tiara Johnson, who's got broken nose, and she's not been playing yet, for the JV team, but for the last week. But she's similar, in speed. Kamari Pollard, the freshman, can get it up and down. Kind of in that same gear. So Dizzy just plays in a little different gear than I think most of the kids that she's matched up against. I think she's a real pain in the butt to play against defensively if you're an opposing point guard. And Dizzy is really motivated to get out there and D up. You're right, though. She is instant offense, and she can do things for you in a matter of about 20 seconds that it takes some other kids to take a minute to do. She's she's special, and we wouldn't be as good as we were without her.
I thought even early in the second quarter she had 2 or 3 steals and got layups. And you had to have her because you're all Doss had 3, 4 fouls. She had to play a lot, and you were going to be in trouble without her today.
No doubt about it. And Zana got in foul trouble, and Zana's a fantastic defender. And when Zana's not out there, she usually ends up guarding the opposing point guard, which is usually the opposing team's best ball handler. So. Therefore, losing Zana, it's very nice to just be able to put Desaria out there and know that you're going to be okay. And at times we've even put Justice on the point, and done really well. Justice does a heck of a job. She's got some lateral foot speed and can get up and not get beat on the dribble. So there's choices there, if things go sideways with the fouls. And they kind of did tonight. They really did. We were not, exactly in a great foul situation at all. So I think we played in the third quarter there with 3 kids at one time in the game that had 3 fouls, and they were 3 real key players. Dees and Doss and Childers all had 3. Childers had 3 for a while, and but yeah, here's the thing. When you press, you're going to foul more.
Sure.
You just are. I know and it's almost like, if you're not fouling a little bit, then you're probably not playing very aggressive in your press. And so I can handle a certain amount of fouls because that tells me we're getting up and we're being aggressive. The silly fouls are when you reach and you don't play with your feet. And those are the ones I just cringe at those because these kids can move their feet so well. They don't need to reach. They just need to keep their hands high and wide and active and just play with their feet and don't reach. And usually when we get into real bad foul trouble, it's just because we're reaching, And so, again, another fundamental we need to work on. There's lots of things we can work on, guys. I mean, we're far from perfect. But that's okay. That's good. That's why we practice.
Well, it's why you practice indeed. And, of course, I know a few practices before Centralia on Tuesday night. Big game Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. We've had this one circled for quite a while, and I know the girls are excited. I feel like we have caught a little bit of rhythm here now after having our injuries and illness hit us there after Christmas. I don't think we're hitting on all 8 cylinders, but I think we're probably hitting on about 6.5, whereas maybe a week ago we were hitting on about 4. So, Matt, I'm starting to see it a little bit, but my plan and my hope is that we can just hit that peak next week, and then carry that through. But there's no doubt about it. Centralia will battle us hard, and we know what we got to do. We know how we have to play, and we know that we have to execute, in everything we do against them, because they'll be fundamental. They'll be very well coached. Katie Metter does a great job, and then here's the thing too, is don't forget that Marion's coming here on Thursday. So we've got to turn right around, because if we're able to beat Centralia, if we're fortunate on Tuesday to do that, we can't let our guard down. We got to get right back up for Thursday, because that's a game that we certainly, if we beat Centralia, we don't want to lose that one. And put ourselves in a spot where now we've got one conference loss, with just a 1-game lead. So we want to finish this out at 10-0 if we can, but it's not going to be easy.
It certainly won't, Jeff. We can't wait to see that on Tuesday night. Thursday night, heck, we're there with you the rest of the way here on WMIX.
I love it.
We have the Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game coming. Yeah. Jeff, thanks for your time.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week.
That's Jeff London, head coach of the Lady Rams. Let's do the Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars.
All right, the number 3 star will be Kennedy Hayes. Especially in the fourth quarter, she's really shot the ball well. And really, the last 10 days or so, she's really shot the ball well. Number 2 star, Ashlyn Childers. She had 11 in the first quarter when Mount Vernon couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. She kept them in it, 17 points. And the number 1 star, almost as much as for her defense as her offense, but she had 10 points. Number 1 star, number 5, Zaria James.
There we go. Mount Vernon Culver's. Get that juicy butter burger or try a delicious frozen custard. Check out their flavor of the day. Henry, final thoughts. Lady Rams win it tonight, 64-39.
Yeah, it's a tougher game than maybe the score indicates. However, as Mount Vernon's done all year, they're able to just put that big 15-2 run on you. They run you out of legs, and as Jeff said, they make you play full court the whole game, and their depth eventually wears teams down.
Boy, it certainly does. It was a good win tonight for the Lady Rams, now 19-5 on the year. Perfect in the South 7 Conference. That's going to do it for us tonight. For Hank Evans, for Angela French, for all of us at WMIX Sports, Jeff Crow took care of the camera tonight. I'm Chris Hugo. Again, the final score, Mount Vernon 64, Althoff 39. So long from Shagnon.
Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is sponsored by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. Mount Vernon